Previously on Miami by Night, the coterie finds themselves standing on the lot where a building had just appeared and vanished in the blink of an eye. Jack, already trying to wrangle some common sense into Ursi, the bear of a man having previously mentioned a desire to attempt to feed whatever this is. Ursi eventually decides he needs more information first, at Jack's heckling. Jack, meanwhile, gives the sheriff a call, wanting some people in the know quartering this place off. She is less than enthused about the situation, but such is the nature of enforcing a mass raid and the prince's rule. Phone calls are rarely things that carry good news for her, and the particularly odd nature of this one all the more so. While waiting on a task force from the portion of the local police that are in the know, Kirsty calls the chantry, specifically the librarian, Elena, and attempts to explain the current situation while Jack yells, "Warehouse!" into the phone over Ursi's shoulder. Aside from Jack's interruption, Mercy focuses the conversation on spirits and the like, but unfortunately, the Chantry's library is not the most detailed. Not by Tremere standards, anyway. Ultimately, the librarian does start gathering up materials. Meanwhile, Maisie is kicking around gravel while the bully boy duo works, and Artemis firmly believes they are raising concerns about things that, quite frankly, do not exist. Also, standing out here in a vacant lot makes wearing last season's colors all the more uncomfortable. Physically so, even. Artemis decides to leave and almost makes a clean exit before Ursi realizes the man is indeed wearing last season's colors, and Artemis feels like he's been struck. With Artemis's departure, also goes the limo that served as the coteries' transportation to the site tonight. The other vehicles, now several blocks away, back at Elysium. The coterie quickly realizes this. Maisie calls Lex to ask for a pickup, but her ghoul hopes for some assurances that Ursi will pay repair fees if he breaks the suspension. After setting the VCR to record, Lex does say he will be on the way. Percy, meanwhile, calls Gary to move the hunting cameras to new locations based on new Scarface news. Gary has no idea who that is, or what new news, but he is quickly informed that it's the Meth Bear's new publicly given name. Gary says he will go get a newspaper and go from there, and Ursi forgets all the Scarface-related news that only began tonight, and that there's unlikely to be a paper for it. Ultimately, Ursi has unintentionally assigned his adopted ghoul an impossible task. Not much longer later, Lex pulls up at the vacant lot in his truck, dropping a line about the highway to hell to immediate chastisement, especially from Jack, prompting Lex to ask why the guy with the Playboy mansion is here. After some more concerns about the safety of the truck, which Lex insists they still have 20 payments to make on, Maisie is left to tell the bully boy duo that the truck is both the nicest and newest vehicle they've ever had, and that they came down to Florida in a beat-up van that barely survived the trip, and by all logic should not have. The bear of a man awkwardly hands Lex a pair of hundreds. And, yes. Once en route, Rusty takes a moment to ask whether the band is coming out with more albums anytime soon. Lex complains that the only people Maisie's bringing into their circle of interest are never normal. At this time, Jack rides up alongside on his motorcycle, lifting his visor without taking a mosquito or other bug to the face, and adds his own 2 cents. That someone stuck them together, and finding another group would mean having to meet new people and get to know them. It's just a whole thing. And she yells at the top of his lungs to be heard over the rushing wind between them and the van. Talking the truck turns to Jude and Maisie and Lex's bandmate, who went out on a date tonight and apparently hasn't returned or contacted Lex. Prompting a moment of worry that things could be going bad. Before the subsequent realization and immediate desire to blot the thought out of their minds, and that could in fact be going really, really good. Percy suggests that if Jude does extra well, he will wake up in the middle of the bayou with 2 dead gators. It'll be a good time. Maisie doesn't want to hear it. Lex just wants to know if Hugh Hefner's drug lord bodyguard is speaking from experience. After clearing up a misunderstanding of date versus party and pressing through the apparent idea of Jude adding to the population, Lex pulls into the parking area used by those attending Elysium, and is more than a little confused why Ursa uses a Volkswagen bus. After the bears dropped off, however, Macy and Lex head back to their haven. While Ursi travels to the Chantry, he calls Nora and informs the sheriff of what he's been doing, and that he might not make it back to the vacant lot for the following night. Eventually, Nora decides she will assign Roxy to the boring task of the night watch, which Ursi is okay with. She will also tell Roxy that it was Ursi's request, which Ursi is decidedly not okay with. Deciding to try and contact the sire, who's in Seattle, Jack calls the Seattle Camarilla line, only to be immediately put on hold. Selling for falling behind Maisie and Lex like the Terminator, nearly 2 hours pass at Maisie's haven, and an indeterminate number of chess matches before someone picks up the other line again. Maisie is losing every time and begs to play checkers instead. Apparently, whoever had answered the first time had left their shift without telling anyone about the call on the line, or indeed to do anything about the reason said caller was on the line. Anyway, the woman on the other end reveals herself to be the Seattle Seneschal, Danielle Miller, and requests a message to pass on to Beckett. Jack wants his adopted sire to call him, as something fucky is going on in Miami. No further details. Afterwards, Jack continues giving Maisie unwanted chess lessons. Lex continues referring to Jack as Hugh Hefner during the hours he's been waiting here, and makes a comment about worrying Maisie has accepted multi-million-dollar deals whenever he's away in the kitchen. To which Jack responds she wouldn't show up on camera even if she did. Jack sends a text arranging for everyone to meet at his place the following night, or tries to, before the group text evolves into a rather vicious back and forth between Jack and Artemis, with Artemis also privately messaging Maisie with concerns about Jack's PTSD and whether Maisie feels safe around him. Back in the group chat, Hersey desperately pleads for Artemis and Jack to make it a private text, as the notifications are making it rather hard for him to focus. And out here, that was when y'all were using Discord as a text messaging service. And then Jude arrives, returning to Maisie's haven, quite drunk and also rather dopily happy. At least until the happy drunk sees Jack, the older man's icy demeanor like a cold shower to his happy vibes, before vacating the room in favor of the kitchen, while singing. The next night, Artemis spends some time shortly after awakening with Bunny. She dwells praising her, admiring how her fur is coming in, and of course inviting her to the bad man's house. Darcy, meanwhile, awakens on the stack of books he had been studying the night before, while Cleaner Ghoul hovers nearby, unable to clean while he's in the spot needing cleaning, but unable to leave without cleaning it. Elsewhere, Maisie goes through her laundry list of people to check on. Lex, who's in, then Jude, who's out getting snacks, then her thin blood collection, while Jack starts getting his place ready for the coterie, cleaning, drinks, music. Lex drops Maisie off, but not without commenting on Jack's place's status as a Playboy mansion, which later gets changed to a BDSM Playboy mansion. Mercy arrives not long later, and like Maisie before him, is soon shown the room they are gathering in. Artemis arrives in style not long after, accompanied by Bunny, who's looking gorgeous as always. Or perhaps more than always. One by one, they settle into the room Jack's set aside for the gathering, but as they settle down, those with Auspex overhear a news broadcast from the TV in another room. An update on the Scarface story, including reports of running up and down highways, conducting smash and grabs into convenience stores, and consuming absurd amounts of Mountain Dew, beef jerky, and an indeterminate number of beers. Rusty immediately makes a phone call to Gary, urging the ghoul to rush to where the sightings were in hopes of moving to the cameras to the bear's new area. He also tasks the ghoul with acquiring some meth as bait. Artemis catches on that this is an increasingly important thing to Ursi and offers to translate for Ursi if he wishes to talk to the bear. The bully boy then inquires with Jack, his fellow bully boy, about recommendations as to which kind of Jack he should get to apologize and reward Gary with for putting up with all of this. Conversation turns towards their phantom building curiosity, and after a message to and from the sheriff, where Hersey realizes how much shit he is in, they discuss possibly feeding the building, an idea Jack objects to strenuously. There's talk of waiting to hear back from Jack's adopted sire, calling Hersey's new contacts at the Seattle Chantry, or even the LA Regent Strauss, if only because Jack remembers him as a man that knew a lot. Once they decide what gift to bring Roxy to hopefully cool down the fiery gangrel, Hersey remembers that the girl hates flowers and shares that. Jack, on the other hand, believes quite firmly that the whole hating flowers thing is a front, and on their way acquires a goth bouquet. Their arrival at the vacant lot is met by an unhappy Roxy, who becomes increasingly unhappy upon being given black flowers by Jack. After then being given a sidearm, a Desert Eagle, she uses the gun to shoot the ground next to Darcy's feet, startling the bear of man and threatening that the next one will be going to Svetlana. Some additional disgruntlement later, Roxy departs, demanding that they get Travis next time. One of the on-duty officers offers the coterie some additional information, primarily on the nature of the location's presence in the power grid. Apparently, this part of South Beach has grid fluctuations and anomalies and general instability and so on for years, but only recently, with other parts of the city's grid aging and failing, and the overall rolling blackouts inflicted from the summer's record heat wave, has it spiked into what it did last night. As soon as the report is delivered, and he is dismissed, the officer beats a hasty retreat. In his absence, Cersei begins channeling electricity into the ground in spite of Jack's rational objection. The ground absorbs everything he gives it, digesting it with a quiet appreciation, even if whatever he's trying to feel is far too vast for the energy to have made much of a difference. An unnatural gust of wind later, and a piece of paper slaps against Cersei's calf. A faded and mostly illegible pamphlet for the Good Neighbor Consortium, with an oddly creepy slogan. I'll go ahead and apologize for that. That was a rather unorganized recap by my standards.
That's fine.
Normally they're put together more smoothly than that.
Hey, that told me all of the key points I needed to remember, so It works for me.
Where we are now, though, is currently Tuesday, August 13th, 1999. The hour has just passed 11 p.m., or 2300 in Jack's case. The coterie in full, plus Bunny, is standing around a cordoned-off lot, everyone else present giving them a wide berth, minus a few stares indicating a desire to pet the dog, but wise enough to know to keep away. Which leaves us with the three of you. Technically four, but, Jack's not here, so consider him being pulled away into the background.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, my brain just
What are we here
deleted
for?
the information you said right before you said the three of us. What was that again?
It is currently Tuesday, August 13th, 1999. It's 11 p.m. Y'all are here in the lot. You just finished feeding the lot the electricity from your hands, and you got hit with the faded pamphlet with the creepy logo and the creepy message.
Thank you.
Are there any contact details or anything on the Good Neighbor pamphlet?
Most of it is faded to be illegible. But that is technically something to go on.
I don't think I
Wait a
recognize that.
Wait a second. I have a discipline.
You do!
3, the spirit's touch.
I'm sorry. Just the juxtaposition of the guy who says spirits and fairies aren't real uses the ability spirits touch.
Clearly that name is just like, it's just a fluffy artistic name that some Toreador previously assigned to the power. It doesn't actually mean anything.
That relates to ghosts. Not ghosts are real, obviously, but fairies
has nothing whatsoever to do with fairies and nonsense. It's psychic impressions left on an object by the individuals who handle it. Psychic powers are utterly real.
I'm sorry, it's just,
this will be according to the rules of this power. Something to use this will be a perception empathy check. Difficulty determined by the strength of the impression as well as how long ago it was. In this case, this will be difficulty 8. And I'm going to be generous and not count Ursi's brief time holding it as a previous owner.
What was it? Sorry, perception and...
Perception empathy, difficulty 8.
Empathy.
Or the spirit's touch.
I will spend a willpower point on this. So
with the willpower, that is 3 successes, sir.
Let me just deduct my willpower point 1 second.
Okay. Ooh, let's see. Basic information, some piece of basic information, and more useful information with less age and state of mind. Okay, you get 2 pieces of basic information with this, something like
Mhm.
gender or hair color, for instance. And with the third success, you will also get something more useful, such as the age and state of mind, or the like of the last owner.
Mhm.
Which is going to be weird because this is kind of creative thinking. I really want it to be useful in some fashion.
I'll be brutally
So
honest with you. Spirit's touch seems very unuseful from the information that you get.
it really is, to be honest.
Yeah.
And like I've had it come up multiple times where it's like you can get some useful things, but only in very, very niche circumstances. I really feel like it should be more
Yeah. Oh, this was last handled
universally applicable.
by an angry guy in his 30s. Brilliant. What do I do with that?
Exactly. I might actually look at house ruling just because you are right. It does look like it really could use something. This is not the first time the niche bit about the power has come up as a problem. Not even this hasn't even been the only game where that's come up. So yeah, I might actually work on house ruling that or something in the future to make it more
Mhm.
useful in more circumstances than the way it currently is. Right now, it's basically, oh, you have a murder weapon. Congratulations! Now you have an idea of what they look like. That's
Well,
basically what it normally does.
the murderer had brown hair. Ah,
It's like Great Force of
A
the
white
City.
man with brown hair. They were also maybe 30 years old. Do you have any idea how many people there are in this city? Oh, you now have, but 466 gets you the name. Well, yeah, that basically means you. Yeah.
we now have information that statistics could have given us.
uh, I'm going to play it by the way it's written now, but I am actually adding that to my to-do list to try and figure out a way to make it more widely usable.
Mhm.
I mean, like, 4 successes, the person's name is awesome. Everything else is kind
And
of.
yeah, it's like four successes is great. 5 successes is also pretty darn solid. Plus, for what
Yeah.
it does, but it's like before that you get basically nothing.
A, a blonde
I mean,
man.
it's that situation of like when it works well, it works really well, and then otherwise it's just
Mhm.
kind of meh. I've seen that kind of deal.
Okay, I'm just going to whisper you things. Sadly, it will not be great because, as we've discussed, the power doesn't really
That
offer
is.
that. But I do promise I will be looking at that in the future. I can't promise how fast I'll get onto it, but I will be looking at it.
I love the fact as well. It says at storyteller's discretion, some impressions may be so strong. A knife plunged into Caesar's breast, the tip of the spear of destiny, or a fang from Dracula. That any use of this power may be deemed a success.
Yeah, well, a random pamphlet that got blown onto Ursi's leg is probably not going to qualify for that, though.
Wait a second. This was last handled by a man who wasn't sure he turned the stove off before he left the house.
That's so specific. It's like it's so specific and so not helpful, and I love it.
Again, like
Wait.
4 successes and above is useful as hell,
Wait.
but
He was considering changing his cell phone provider.
possibly to Verizon or from Verizon. It's unclear.
Does have dandruff, but he uses Head and Shoulders.
This guy needs to stop. I'm not going to be able to hold on. This is great.
There you go. That's about as helpful as I can be. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, you've sent it on 20.
Yes, on Roll20. Arguably, I gave you more than strictly speaking I'm allowed to, but fuck that.
Okay, let me roleplay that. Locke's eyes kind of glaze over as he rubs his hand across the flyer. He seems almost like he's chewing something. This was a man, blonde, Blue eyes. He was tired at the time, but happy in what he was doing. On his way home from a long day at his job, 30-something, working Joe. Locke's eyes deglaze then. Any help there? Anything of use to anyone?
I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like a gated community person.
Huh.
Well, I mean, it says good neighbor. That sounds like a creepy gated community to me. Or at least like semi-culty.
I'm gonna say it sounds like a cult.
Yeah, like a cult gated community of like upper middle class.
It's almost like they're a bunker community.
I'm unfamiliar with that term.
A bunker?
No, bunker community.
A community that lives in a bunker. Some crazies.
Oh, okay, far more literal.
Or basically a close-knit community of preppers or something like that.
Yeah. Think Fallout. They live in a vault. Just a bunker.
Oh, Balties. Okay.
Hold fire a second. Locke will pull out his cell phone and give Sarah a call. Sarah Rodriguez, his detective contact.
Oh, sorry. 1 moment. On my way back. I literally stood up to get a drink, and then it's like,
Oh, no, go
okay.
for it, man. Go for it. Go for it.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Sarah Rodriguez. All right, your contact.
Yeah.
Was this the
Former-
private investigator? Or
Yeah,
was this...
former police detective, now private investigator.
Did I make a character handout for her? I don't think I did.
I think so.
I'll have to work on that. Let me make a note of that here alongside the other note. Oh, nope, that's Seattle notes. Okay, here we are.
For what it's worth, I always have Michelle Rodriguez in my head when I think of her.
Okay, so also, what's her name?
Michelle Rodriguez. Sorry, no, Sarah Rodriguez. I'm getting them mixed up now. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a PI, but former Miami PD.
Okay, got that down. Rodriguez speaking.
Sarah. Artemis.
Ah, Mr.
How's the
Locke.
family?
Well,
Let's not... Go on, sorry.
so she was just, well, what can I do for you, sir?
Pleasantries aside, I like your attitude. Sarah, have you heard of a group called the Good Neighbor Consortium?
Sounds like a cult, but not off the top of my head.
Would you be a dear and do a little digging for me? I find myself in a business proposition area and need a little advice before I dive in. If you could find out what you can about the Good Neighbor Consortium, I would be most grateful.
Should I consider this a rush order, sir?
If you wouldn't mind.
Maybe for most others, but for a long-standing customer, I'll see what I can do, sir.
A pleasure as always, Sarah. Thank you. Call me when you have anything.
We'll click. The line will hang up.
Yep. It'll turn to the other two. I've put it out amongst my contacts who are looking for this Good Neighbor Consortium. They'll turn something up sooner rather than later, but in the meantime, Ursi, how do you want to play this?
Well, that is oh, there's a lot of things that kind of we learned all at once here. all very vague. First, this Good Neighbor Consortium. Yeah, I might just, if we stop by somewhere where I can connect to the internet, I could check on my laptop, do a quick search that way. But on top of that, whatever this entity is that we're dealing with, it is drawing a truly baffling amount of power.
I will
I
add on this, just a little bit of a reminder for what it's worth. You did find out last session, based on reports given to you by the police, as well as what you were told. I think it was Artemis's contact from a session or two ago, from the city council, or like for someone that works for the city council, is that this area has been unstable electronically for a while. Like there's been like some sort of abnormality or some sort of instability on the grid here for a while, but only recently, with all the additional energy usage spiking, did it actually become blackout level.
Whatever this entity is, it is drawing an obscene amount of power, and it's been doing so for a long time. I pumped the equivalent of a lightning strike of power, and it was barely a snack, if even, to whatever this is. That is a truly insane amount of power. I am so curious as to where this goes next. You see Ursi gets fully lost in his own thoughts after saying that.
Actually, you were connected to it for a little bit when you were doing the electricity thing. Make me an intelligence and let me see. What would be a good roll for this one? I don't want to quite do a call because this one's a little weird. Intelligence and awareness. Give me intelligence and awareness.
And awareness. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna assume
Difficulty
I don't
8.
apply creative here.
No.
Yeah, I thought so. Intelligence and awareness. Difficulty 8. And I'm also assuming Auspex does not apply here.
Nope, because it's not perception based.
Okay. Intelligence, awareness, difficulty 8. I will burn a willpower to get at least one guaranteed success. And dice roll. Oh shit!
Wow. The dice were with you. The dice were with you, sir.
Hell yeah.
Also, you have more awareness than I thought you did. Goodness.
Yeah, he's more magically attuned than he is physically attuned.
Remember how I said it was like feeding a drop into a big bucket?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm going to let you know that based on your recent check, you're of the opinion that bucket was probably like 80 or 90% full.
I think Ursi was still kind of like collecting his understanding of what happened there, and when he kind of just stops talking for a moment as he's thinking about the information, he goes, "Oh, I don't know if this is an no. Okay. So you know how I mentioned that the equivalent of a lightning bolt was barely a snack for whatever this thing is, like a drop in the bucket?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to explain how I know this, but when I was doing that, I could feel it, kind of. And I I didn't think I realized it before, but after going over the information in my head and reliving it, we don't live, but whatever it is, it's almost full.
Which means
I have no idea, but that's potentially worrisome. Because if this is something that is growing, it could be a child. There's so much we don't know, and I love it, but I hate it. Like, I'm so excited to explore this, but I'm deeply frustrated by the lack of knowledge. Because whatever this thing is, it's growing doesn't feel like the right term, but it's almost done eating. And I don't know what that means. That could mean that the power situation ends. It could mean that the power situation gets way worse. It could mean something entirely awful altogether. Whatever that house was might appear permanently. I don't know. But I want to.
It wasn't a house.
it was a warehouse.
That building.
It was either a
Whatever
factory or a warehouse. It was something industrial. That was all he knew.
Whatever that industrial building thing was, might appear permanently. I don't. We have this place cordoned off. There is. If it's a building, I don't think we can stop whatever is happening here from happening. Flatly, I don't think we can.
More than likely not.
What we can do is attempt to learn more and prepare in what little ways we can. If this is a building, I may have something I can do about it. It's a temporary precaution and not. No, it wouldn't work. Damn. Because I'd need the building to be present to be able to do that, and it's not. I think. And it's not. Question to the storyteller.
When he comes back.
I didn't. That's true. That is true. I was just looking through my rituals to see if there's something I can do, and I realized there is a specific ritual I learned over the time skip.
What'd you learn?
Sense the mystical, which feels like it really applies.
I don't have that one, so I don't remember what that one does.
Mystical energy can be detected and measured. A thaumaturge can use this ritual to sense the resonance left by magical objects and effects. It was originally developed to seek out non-Tremere thaumaturges and magical artifacts. Casts a magically prepared candle and then lights it. Oh, but it's specifically for blood magic. Yeah, no, that wouldn't work here. So that's probably what I used before. Well, I don't think, honestly, I don't know if there's anything else we can do right here. Our only lead really now is this consortium. And maybe potentially checking up on any history of an industrial building in this lot.
Mm.
So, Artemis, you said you had a person working on the consortium already, right?
Yeah, I have a contact who's a PI, and she's looking into the details of the consortium.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay. Well then, that's being run down by your PI. Maybe we are, or I don't know. I'm gonna, whatever this is, it's, the more we learn about it, the bigger it seems to get. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna try and run down and see if there's any historical industrial buildings that were in the slot. But if either have any ideas, please. I'm gonna be honest. Magic is normally one of the things I'm best at, and I am out of my depth here.
Which is
This
concerning.
is so strange and fascinating.
Have you
So
considered
fascinating.
consulting? Have you considered consulting the library in the chantry? There are a number of books there that may be of assistance.
I did.
Hmm.
That was last night.
And you found nothing of interest.
No.
Now that's not true.
Oh,
She found plenty of things that were interesting. There were just none that were relevant to
that's true.
this.
True. That's very true. Ursi would not have said no to that. Oh, I found plenty of things that were interesting, just none that pertain to this situation.
Hmm.
I mean, granted, whenever you're researching magic stuff, it's interesting, at least to me. But regardless, I don't.
Have you tried reaching out to one of your friends that visited recently?
I could do that. I do have, out of character, I don't remember her name.
Ashley.
Ashley. I do have Ashley's number from getting the, album.
Did you speak to Marquez?
Brain dying. Marquez.
Elena Marquez, the chief librarian of the
Yes,
Chantry Library.
that is who I talked to before getting the materials for research. And common sense, if this is not true, she didn't seem to have. She didn't seem confident that the stuff I was looking for would necessarily be found in our current stock. As soon as Ursi says that, Ursi goes, "You say this to no one, ever."
Well, that is disconcerting. Elena's usually the key of all information regarding strange esoterica.
Hence the thing of speak of this never, please. I doubt it will actually become an issue, but I'd rather play it safe. That's fair. I think I interpreted my memory of the conversation wrong.
No. That's not what I mean.
Wait. How do you know that?
How do I know what?
About Miss Marquez.
Well, how do I know that? I'm sure someone must have mentioned her name in Elysium or some such thing. You know how these gossipy Toreador are.
Yes, Toreador. But not Tremere. I've
Well,
rarely seen any of my cousins in that manner.
Well, you know the reputation my clan has for knowing everybody's business.
Yes, when it comes to gossip. Normally, though, when it comes to more private information like that, that's more difficult to come by, especially gossip.
Well, perhaps her
He
name.
just kind of cocks his head and like leans back a little bit, re-examining Artemis.
Perhaps her name came up in some discussion amongst the harpies of my clan. Did she wear the wrong lipstick one evening? Who knows?
If it is allowed, could I attempt a role that I am not good at against a man who is very good at lying? Of
By
like
all
a
means.
wit and empathy or
We have
something?
soft PvP rules.
Yeah, could I attempt a like wits? I say wits empathy despite the fact that I have no dots in empathy. But yeah,
Well, it is a talent, so you're not penalized for not having it. You just don't get like the dots for dice from it because you don't have any dots in it.
yeah. So could I attempt a essentially raw wits roll? I'm so gonna fail this, but it'll be interesting. If so, how does that work?
I feel like Rob would be down for that, right, Rob?
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%.
All right, so how does this work?
You roll at difficulty. You roll wits at difficulty 6. He rolls his face skill at difficulty 6.
All right, this is ill-advised, but I will burn another willpower.
You basically you're burning willpower to make it at least him needing to roll.
Yes.
Okay. So I
Ooh.
again. Ooh, so wow.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
Well,
Holy shit! That's 7 successes.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
about
God.
to be relevant here. Bye, Dean.
I will also be spending a willpower point then.
Holy fuck!
I resist the urge to call BS there. As you didn't know he was going to roll that well, but fair enough. Go right ahead.
I would guess I'm rolling manipulation.
Oh my gosh, they're all 10s. I thought it was just one of them being 10.
No,
all
they're all
10.
He's got 7 successes
That's
coming at you,
7
my friend.
successes. So
By
I
all
need to,
means, spend the willpower. By all means.
I have spent my willpower point. I need to get 6 successes.
I believe
have
you. Is
persuasive.
it masquerade? Is it like manipulation and subterfuge?
Yeah, I also have persuasive as my manipulation specialty. Does that get me an extra dice?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Okay, manipulation specialties.
If you have anything else to modify this roll, now's the time to remember it.
I don't think I do. This is.
Do you have like any disciplines that you would have used in this instance? I don't know.
I don't think so. I think Artemis is arrogant enough to believe that his natural charm will just get him through this.
Also, people tend to remember being presents after being presenced.
That's true. That's true.
But also, as a player, I'm quite keen for this to come out.
The dice are about to speak. We will find out which way.
Yeah.
That is wild. I did this fully intending to fail.
No. Here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 5 successes. Mm-hmm.
How do you
5
get
successes?
5? No. The 1 cancels the 10.
Oh no, you're absolutely right. Sorry. Then 1, 2, 3 successes. Mm.
He beats you. He beats you by 4 successes, Rob.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Percy has a rare moment of deep insight in a social situation. I don't even know what to ask. I don't know how to respond to this. I didn't. didn't think I was going to get this far. I was expecting Ursi to fully believe Artemis in what he was doing again.
What would you say he picks up on with those 4 net successes? Like, what cracks in Artemis's facade get seen through here? I'm allowing this up into player interpretation in good faith.
I would say probably that the fact that hang on. The fact that Elena Marquez is the chief librarian for the Chantry is not a known fact. No one knows it. She is incredibly secretive, and she's a Tremere known to the Camarilla, but not her role.
It could be a fact that the Miami Chantry, is part of its like urge for like protection and secrecy, does not release the information as to who has what rank other than the regent, who is the Primogen.
Okay.
No, you would not have learned that through gossip. I know you wouldn't have learned that through gossip. How do you know that?
Artemis
That is not information privy to anyone outside of the clan, outside of my clan.
Well, now, Ursi, you caught me out. How to put this? I don't want you to feel illegitimate in any way, shape, or form, but your sire and I have a history.
Yes, our sires have a history.
No, Ursi, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Your sire and I have a history.
In what way? Because I know the history does go beyond you.
Will you promise me you're not going to freak out and hit me with one of those big beefsteak hands of yours?
I think I am more than capable of withholding from violence against someone who, so far at least, has not shown me ill will.
I was headhunted by my own sire from my mortal days because... There's no easy way to put this, because your sire had earmarked me for the embrace.
Just a half a second of static. And I think that's both in the way of, like, he just kind of pauses for like a full half of a second, not really reacting, eyes glazing over a little bit, but also I think in a very literal way, like static electricity visibly for just like the briefest moment just kind of sparks across his eyes. What?
In a funny, roundabout kind of way that makes us brothers, don't you think?
This explains a lot. But also... May I attempt another witch roll? That I am almost certain I'm going to fail this time.
Okay, what for?
I don't know if he's telling the truth here. I'm deeply worried that this. I'm deeply worried that he's fibbing me on a very important piece of information.
Yes.
I mean, there's technically okay. I'm not going. I'm going to shut up. I don't want to spill anything, but you know what? If you really want to make that roll, sure, go ahead.
Oh well, I guess I could just ask my sire later. I'm gonna just make a quick. This is not like a roll against him. This is just a quick. Is Ursi wise enough to withhold from pushing further here and just asking sire, or is he gonna ask Artemis? And should he fail, just believe him.
I mean, for all you know, Artemis might tell the truth.
Yeah, he might be. Okay, yeah, I got one success. Yeah, I will attempt it if possible.
Attempt what?
To discern whether or not he's lying to me right now.
So that roll wasn't even for that.
No, that was for whether or not I do that in the first place.
Well, by all means, I don't think Rob's going to ask for no. I've been waiting for this moment for like nearly a year now, because we're nearly a year along since character
I'm gonna burn another willpower. Holy fuck!
Maisie's just here for the ride right now.
I'm glad I burned a willpower.
Does Artemis wish to conceal anything here?
I'm not really sure how to proceed here because he's in a soul-bearing moment. So,
basically, are you intending to hide anything?
Not at this point in time. Ursi, this is. Go on.
In which case, so far he's telling the truth. There might be more to it, but so far he hasn't told you a lie.
Ursi,
this causes Ursi's brain to break more.
This has been burning my soul for a great deal of time now. My sire, your sire, there's a lot of history there. They go back a long way. They were coterie mates at one time.
Well, now I understand why they're not.
My creation postdates their particular breakup, but believe me when I tell you, I spent some time as a potential candidate for your clan before my sire even thought of embracing me. I've been to the library, I've met Elena, I've walked those corridors and halls.
Okay, that's cool. You wait.
At this point, Ursi turns and realizes all of this information has just been told to Maisie as well.
Maisie's just been sitting here listening like, the fuck is going on?
What that?
While you're spilling your soul, Bunny is nosing up against her leg.
Absently, Artemis will scritch her under the ear. Ursi, I'm sorry I took so long to tell you this, but, well, you know how it is. My sire wanted this kept secret. She didn't want you to know, and, well, I'm sure your sire didn't want you to know either.
No,
For what it's worth, you seem to be a much better candidate for the Tremere than I ever would have been. I'm sure I couldn't manage all that hocus-pocus mumbo-jumbo stuff that you do.
To be fair, I didn't really have much of a choice. Not in the literal sense of I was given a choice, but more so it was that or die, so... To be clear, not at the hands of the Tremere. Literally, my body was gonna keep growing and I was going to die. But also, wait, what the? How would you? You were you weren't kindred yet.
No,
And you
I
were
was. I was a ghoul, trusted with certain things, taken into certain confidences, but not allowed into the actual secrets of the clan. But the library, I saw it. I heard Elena's name mentioned.
Ursi gets very serious for a moment and then just kind of whips over to Maisie. I feel like this goes without saying, but none of this information can be repeated from here.
You act like I have people to tell.
You do
Now,
have people to tell.
Ursi, I trust Maisie's judgment on this. She knows not to tell anyone about this inter-clan nonsense between your clan and mine. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Macy's just like zips her lip and locks it. Like, trust me, everyone has secrets. It's okay. It's safe.
Ursi just gives you a nod. And then just turns back to Artemis. Is just like, this is a... Huh.
Well, now,
fuck.
remember you promised not to cuff me with those big gorilla hands of yours.
Oh, no. Believe me, this is not sparking a thought of violence. At all, truly. I'm just... Who... If you were a ghoul... And you weren't... And you were going to be turned by my sire... Who made you a ghoul?
Your sire made me a ghoul. He thought me useful for my contacts, my social climbing, the various things I enjoy now, but it was him. My own sire kind of stole me from him. That's probably where most of the animosity comes from, or at least that's a side effect that created the animosity.
Yeah, that would make sense. That is from my understanding, very big slight.
Very kindred.
That is not something done lightly.
No.
That is... Shit, wars have been waged over less.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, that is absolutely true, but I can't blame her, and I can't blame him. I am something of a catch.
I think the self-aggrandizement moment snaps Ursi out of it a little bit. And he's just like, uh-huh. This is...
Look, Ursi, I'm keen that this doesn't spoil our relationship working as we are for the prince and the city. I just wanted to be honest with you and get it all out in the open.
Believe me, that's... I don't... It's odd, because I don't see this actually impacting our relationship much.
Good. Good.
In a way that is truly odd, because I'm just... He kind of like brings like steeples his fingers together, just like needing to do something with his hands. He's just makes me more curious, and he just kind of leans a little bit forward. Huh. That also explains your reaction just a little bit to your sire from the night before. I've never seen you whip like that.
She is a force of nature. I have absolutely no resistance to her, and, well, I never
Well,
did.
I mean, that makes sense. If you were stolen, it was probably both out of a want for you and a want to slight my sire, so. I don't mean this disrespectfully, but in a way, you're a catch used as a tool to hurt someone else. Honestly, that sounds all too real in this existence we live in. Don't live in. You get what I mean. Good to know.
Well, Ursi, can I just say I'm glad, touched, in fact, at your reaction to this. I've been playing through this moment in my mind for months now, ever since we met, and, well, this really has worked out for the best, I think. I'm glad we've come to this understanding.
I'm glad you finally told me, because had I learned from someone else, I probably would have been less tolerant about it, even if I am generally more tolerant among my kin. Huh.
Well, this was a great therapy session.
As is
Yeah,
often said of
sure.
Victoria, she's not the storm. She's the pressure drop that tells you it's coming. Little queen of chaos that she is.
God, this is so much stuff to learn. It's great. And I'm also still struggling to not think about the fucking ghost house.
For what it's worth, I've been looking forward to this moment for basically 2 years. I mean, not 2 years, 1 year now. Hmm.
Ursi will walk towards Artemis and just kind of bring a hand up and like cuff it on his shoulder. Like not hard, not to like pain, but just like it's a big arm, so it's kind of his lightly is probably still gonna shake you a
Heavy.
good bit.
50
I
pounds of arm
appreciate.
settles on your shoulders, Artemis.
I do appreciate you telling me this. I want it to be known to you that I don't take this lightly. And so long as you keep the secrets that you have learned of the clan and continue to be a good compatriot and ally, I will find no issue with you. You are good at what you
Well,
do,
that is
and
gratifying
our
to hear.
coterie is better
Thank you.
for it.
That is gratifying to hear, and I thank you, Ursi. Artemis is mentally composing the letter to Victoria that he's going to send later tonight.
I only ask. Hmm. I would like to continue trusting you. I don't. Well, not. I don't. Especially now knowing what I've learned about your sire, I definitely don't trust her. I do hope our situation doesn't change too much.
It's important to me to judge people by their actions and not by
Hello?
He cut out.
That was a
Or
really funny way to come out.
well then,
No, I'm
The
sorry.
last thing we heard was actions, Rob.
Yeah, not to judge people by their actions. Quiet.
it's important to me not to judge people by their actions and judge them. Sorry, important to judge them by their actions and not their origins. I hope you feel the same.
I do hope you believe me when I say I do.
Well,
While sometimes
ask
the
me to marry
origins
you
do
first.
factor in, actions speak louder than words.
Quite so. Now, I believe we were discussing electricity and its origins in this area.
Ah, yes, the weird spirit thing.
Oh
The
yeah,
ghost
Jack's just
house.
missed all of that.
The ghost building. Whatever. Wait, what did you just say?
He just put a sad face.
No, we put a sad face.
Oh.
He just missed all of it.
Uh-huh.
he sees all the gifts, so he can only imagine what those were about to reacting to.
Oh, unfortunate. Oh god, I like to think that Jack is just busy checking something out on the other side of the lot so he doesn't hear any of this.
He's currently critiquing one of the people that cordoned off the area on exactly where they placed their cordons.
He comes back. So what are we talking about, guys? Nothing.
That's God, that's like so perfect.
But in any case,
I have a
Percy.
house. We have yes.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
I was thinking out loud for a moment. What?
What were we thinking out loud about?
I was thinking about his mind was finally pivoting back to the task at hand. Where he's just like, you have a PI working on this consortium. I guess we can look into sort of historical buildings in this area of an industrial nature.
Right.
As this
Well, in that
lot,
case, I'll wait till Rob gets back.
and I could also. Maisie, do you have any ideas?
Uh,
I think Earthy is very off-footed right now.
I have no knowledge on this. I am not a native, nor do I have any mystical knowledge either. I'm kind of in deep water right now.
That's fair. It's actually because of that I'm wanting your perspective here. And sometimes it takes someone who doesn't know to ask the right questions.
Hmm.
But I do understand.
Out of character, I have no
Perhaps-
directions currently. I still have to build those.
Yeah, makes sense. Maybe I put it a different way.
Yeah.
What are questions that you have about this that you can that you feel comfortable speaking of?
The biggest thought I have is why? Why here? Why now? Which obviously is not going to help.
Excellent. Rob is back, which means I can start the next bit. We'll interrupt both of you. Wonderful.
Oh,
Percy.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone begins to ring.
His hand reaches into his coat, pulls out the thing to check who's calling him.
It looks like it's Gary's number.
I'm sorry. Please hold that thought. I need to take this. And I'll flip it open. Yes, hello.
Boss! Oh, shit!
What the fuck is going on?
Sounds of panicked breathing and what sounds like running emerge from the device.
Where are you?
She's trying. Oh, fuck! It's right behind me.
Where are you? He's already. Ursi is starting to very briskly walk towards his vehicle. As the conversation continues, depending on how far away his vehicle is, that will turn into a sprint.
Northwest 3rd and 14th. Oh, fuck!
Keep yourself alive.
Macy's running after.
I'm coming.
There's a very deranged growl that makes it into the way it's into the microphone.
Stay alive. I'm coming. As it kind of gets really like a guttural growl of both worry and intense excitement. As Ursi quickly is getting in his vehicle, if the other people are following behind him, they'll wait for maybe a couple seconds for them to get in if they want, but otherwise he is going to peel away at top speed.
Maisie made chase, so yeah.
I think probably Artemis will follow because he doesn't have his chauffeur at the moment.
Bunny obediently follows along.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fucking sprint.
Is Mercy sprinting across the pavement?
Gets in this thing, closes the door of Svetlana, sees the other two get in as soon as they're in, not even before their doors are fully closed, just hits the gas. And is going.
All right, for reference, for general idea, y'all are off in South Beach, which is somewhere this direction. I'm using the measuring tools, it's like in the area that's off that way.
Mm-hmm.
But Northwest 3rd and 14th is here.
Oh god, that's really far.
It's actually not necessarily. Because this map is really zoomed in, but it's a really far when you know you got a guy running for his life somewhere over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Ursi, he's gonna go as fast as he can. Does the call drop? Does it drop? Because I don't think Ursi would have hung up.
No, it doesn't outright drop, but there is some panic screaming and what sounds like the phone falling to the ground, and sudden screaming getting farther away, and some sort of scrabbling on wood sound. It's hard to tell over the this is like late '90s phones. They're not the greatest.
Yeah. Shit. Upon hearing the phone drop and his screaming going further away, he'll leave it on and for a little bit longer, but I think it's only because he fully just kind of has tossed it to the passenger seat. Which, if anybody is in the passenger seat, he absentmindedly pelts them in the stomach with a phone.
Maisie would have gotten in the front seat, though.
Okay, yeah, Maisie gets pelted with the phone in the stomach. Just by him just kind of tossing it there. He's not doing it on purpose. It's not incredibly forceful.
Thrown by Ursi.
Ursi, okay, do you want to fill us in on what the fuck's going on? Just throwing a phone at me?
Garrett is in trouble. And Malenki is near.
Who the fuck Malenki?
Okay, because of how fast you're going, and because you're doing this in a Volkswagen bus, I want a drive check. Give me a dexterity plus drive check in here.
Okie dokie. All of my willpower is gonna be gone after this session.
All right, but you haven't even heard me tell you the difficulty yet. How fast are you trying to get there?
He wants to get there fast, both because of the meth bear and also because of Gary. He doesn't want him to die. So he's going pretty
Do you even
fast. I
have
don't
dots
think
and drive?
drive.
Please tell me.
No.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
You're about to feel the
No,
wrath
yeah,
of
so,
overlooked skills, sir. Okay,
I
so
yeah,
don't
first
have
off,
drive.
this is
I'm
First
Even
off-
Artemis has a dot and drive, for
I got
goodness
two.
sake.
I like to point out
Yeah,
this is going to be dexterity, and because it's a skill, therefore using it untrained is going to be at a -1. So it's your dexterity -1.
Oh god.
so 1, and I'm burning a willpower.
Oh
Can
god.
I? Am I able to? What's it called? Like blood surge or whatever, to temporarily increase
can.
my dexterity.
Yes, you can. How much blood do you want to pump into your dexterity?
How much is allowed?
Depends on how much blood you want to burn, sir. Because in this edition, while it is restricted to just your physical attributes, you can technically. The max you can get for a full scene, which is what this is, because there's a scene of you getting there, will be your generational limit +1. So for you, 6. 6 is the most you could raise it to.
And
Now
how
you could
much
raise it
blood
past
is it?
6, but the amount of blood cost makes it not a scene. It's like much more limited.
So what's the blood cost in this? Is it 1-to-1?
1-to-1, but you can only spend a certain amount per turn equal to your generational limit, which is like, for whatever, what's your generation?
11.
So 1.
1. Okay, so I can burn 1.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Raise
but
your
this is also a scene, so it's like I will allow
Oh,
you to
okay.
raise yourself up to however much you're spending yourself up to, but
I will. Let's see. I am at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 10 right now. I have 10 blood points currently. So I will
what's your base
burn.
dexterity?
My base dexterity is 2.
So burn 4 and raise it to 6, and hope you don't fuck up.
Yeah. 6, and I've burned a willpower. So I'm getting at least 1 guaranteed
6
success.
-1. Don't forget, it's 6 minus
6
1
minus. So I'm
because you
rolling
have
5.
you're untrained.
So I'm rolling 5. So
I'm going to laugh if he botches and so well he can't botch. He's spending willpower. I'm going to laugh if he only gets the 1. Also, this will be difficulty. How fast are you going?
He's going very fast. I don't think he's going like
Difficulty 8,
over
sir.
100. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Traffic plus Volkswagen bus. It's
Yeah,
not the
and
most graceful of vehicles.
no, it is not. Normally, he is a very safe driver. So this is, yeah.
Ooh.
It would have
you get
been
1
2
success.
successes.
Also, that's not how you do the blood raising modifier.
Oh shit!
I mean, obviously, we're still going to take the roll, but for future notice, you can if you go to the top of the dice page, right below dice pulls, it goes to the boosted attributes. You can set how much to boost an attribute by.
Oh, that makes sense.
Just future
Makes
knowledge.
sense.
But in any
Yeah,
case,
good to know.
because of your willpower, which is your saving grace here, you don't manage to outright crash into anything or come to a burning fucking halt. However, because it's only 1 success, you are absolutely scraping multiple other vehicles and objects along the way.
Oh,
Your
shit.
paint job is going to be fucked up.
Fuck!
Ursi, I don't want to worry you, but I think maybe we're maybe we're maybe you need to slow down a little.
How far are we when he says this in the scene? And like, how much longer does Ursi have to go?
I'm going to say you're about halfway there. You still have halfway to go.
Ursi, do you even know how to drive?
I normally drive very safely. I am certainly out of my depth here, but two very important things are at stake on a very short timeline.
Do you want me to drive? Holy shit.
Okay, for the record, in the future, because you don't have a dot, I'm going to make you roll every time you drive just for shits and giggles.
No.
And you are not allowed to buy a dot until after the next session.
probably going to be putting a point into drive after this session.
Nope.
Like,
I will not allow you to do that until after the next session. Just because I want to have my fun. Mainly because I missed out on all the fun and all the sessions up till now.
This makes sense why you drive like a fucking granny normally.
yeah, he does. He's a big guy in a Volkswagen bus.
Who doesn't know how to drive?
He technically has his driver's license. Technically. He may have used Dominate to get it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how he would allow you to take over at this point.
It would. You'd waste so much time having someone take over. Goodness.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm just like, I think Ursi would just perhaps on the way back. You can see fully, probably already understand that bro is like feral. Yes, absolutely correct. He'll wreck so many more vehicles in the process. They'll make up us. Yeah, Ursi isn't gonna stop till he gets there. There's no time. The life of his ghoul is at stake, and his closest and the closest he's ever gotten to Malenki is at stake. I hate that I'm asking this, but do I need to make another roll?
You know what? I'll let your fellow players decide because I'm having too much fun with this.
Is there a way to assist him?
Nope.
Damn it. Because all I can feel is like
contrary to popular belief, being the backseat driver is actually worse for the driver than actually helping them.
Artemis is trying to work out ways he can get a point of fortitude.
No, but you can possibly buff your stamina if you're worried about crashing.
Okay, so is that a yes? I do need to make another check.
Apparently, yes, but you keep your dexterity still boosted. Just make sure to boost it properly with plus.
Okay.
I think you said you were raising it to 6, so plus 4 with a modifier of -1.
Yeah, the thick plus, and then 4 dexterity and drive. Where is drive? There's drive, and then it's -1. Still difficulty 8.
You did it wrong on your thing. I'm gonna fix it for you. In a moment.
Oh,
let me go ahead and set this to here, and I believe you're boosting it by 4. So there we go. See, you click the dot that's beneath the boost.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
There you go. Now you can roll.
And I'm burning willpower.
Okay, you start to maybe it's because of their chastisement, maybe it's because of them like literally being there in the back seat, maybe it's because of your kind of sort of vampire brother, but not really like being back there, and now you feel like you need to not fuck up as much. But for some reason, you managed to drive a lot better and stop accruing dings and scratches along the side of your vehicle. Granted, your
Yeah,
paint job is
from
still fucked, but it's less fucked.
yeah, I mean, 1 success to 5 successes is a big difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, is he fucking flying down? I'm gonna be honest, I've never driven this fast before, and I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Okay, you pull up
Can
outside
I
Gibson Park.
can I
Hmm.
say, because of the so many successes this time around, that when we actually get to Gibson Park, Ursi trying to stop accidentally does like a perfect drift, just fully by accident, not intending. It's fully clear that he thinks he's lost control in that moment.
Sure, but your tires are going to need to be changed out too.
Perfect.
Like obviously they're still workable, but they're definitely going to need to be replaced when you take it in to get everything else cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else, you ram against various parts inside the vehicle as he brings you to that screeching halt.
Like the full vehicle like lurches a little bit to the side. It feels like it's gonna tip over, but Ursi is on the side that's going up, so it doesn't.
Perception alertness checks as you step out of the van, or as you pile out and kiss the sweet, sweet ground if you choose.
Perception alertness. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Reduced for
Aspects will
Auspex.
reduce, yes. Yes.
So to difficulty 3.
I'm
Indeed.
assuming my dexterity is no longer boosted at this point because we've arrived, so it's a different
No
scene.
longer, because the scene was you getting there, yes.
Hell yeah. God, Ursi is at low willpower and is getting hungry.
3 successes for me.
Perception. Alertness. Difficult. You said it was difficulty 7, but minus Auspex, so difficulty 6. God, I want to burn another willpower, but I'm not going to yet because I need to save the last ones for the actual encounter.
Trust in your brother's ability to notice things.
Yes.
Hmm.
All right. I got 1 success. Never mind. Yes, I got 1 success.
Maisie, well, did Maisie roll? Okay, yes, she did.
Yep.
Excellent.
This is the result of me getting. This is the result. This is the balancing of the scales from getting 3 10s.
Oh, well, you're the one that tempted the system by not getting a basic dot that just any modern character should have.
Yeah. I think Ursi hasn't really needed to drive fast before because he's always given himself ample time to get somewhere. For once, his yearning for knowledge on magic and stuff worked to his negative because he was like, I don't need to bother learning to drive. I just need to drive safely. I don't need to drive better. I just need to drive safely. And as long as I give myself extra time, that's perfectly fine. And then I can spend all of my thinking power on learning magic.
What was that, Rob?
I was waiting in a queue of traffic the other day, and I saw a 4x4 drive up the wrong side of the road next to me until he hit oncoming traffic, and then he indicated into the queue of traffic ahead of me. I think Ursi's about there.
Yeah, I think if Ursi drove regularly at this speed, he would have been in a head-on collision at least 5 times. But he doesn't, because he normally drives like safer than an old grandma. Other drivers hate him.
In any event, everyone, though it takes Ursi a moment to pick it up. Hears the distant sounds of screaming and pleading and oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck coming from one corner of the park where there is trees rather than just open ground. Kind of gave a picture I was able to find of it. At least I think that's the right park. So I have that sort of vibe to it. But somewhere in the tree area, closer to the back end, is probably where it's coming from.
Full sprint. As fast as Ursi can move to get there. And I think he just absentmindedly like doesn't turn back towards Artemis, but he'll just kind of be like, "No, never mind. I don't think. Yeah, no, he's too focused. He's too focused. Yeah, no, he's just fully sprinting."
Okay. I would like to also add that Bunny also gets out of the van and looks decidedly queasy.
Oh, Bunny, Bun, no. Oh, no, darling, no. Oh, dear. But
Oh, Rob cut out for me.
Same.
What I was gonna say is, if
I
Ursi
heard,
hears,
oh, Bunny, oh dear, oh no, and then it was
Yeah.
kind of cut out.
Artemis will be
upon
dealing with Bunny.
yeah,
not
as when
anything.
if Ursi hears him say that as he's fucking sprinting towards this thing, he'll just kind of briefly go back and say, "Do not bring the dog."
Perfect. Artemis has an excuse to stay behind and take care of Bunny.
And,
Exactly that.
and Maisie's gonna go ahead and follow.
All right, let me set the stage a little bit. You find up in one of the tallest trees on this end of the park, Gary, who is currently up and about as high of a branch as he can climb, panicked for his life. His clothes look more than a little roughed up. And dangling out one of his pockets is a half-gallon Ziploc bag, which contains some portion of meth that he was instructed to buy. And at the base of the tree, its paws starting to scratch into the bark and considering whether or not it should climb. It's the largest black bear anyone here has ever seen.
Ursi's eyes go even wider. They are full dish pans. I think he's not high, but I think the rush of boosting his blood so much and driving that fast for the first time and everything he's seeing, if you could see his eyes, his pupils are almost taking up the entirety of his iris. He's like, oh.
Also, I have boss music.
Wait, the music has just shifted to Viking music. I think we're in trouble.
Yeah, as Ursi just fully sprints, is like fully sprinting at this bear. Biggest smile you've ever seen on his face, if you see his face right now. And he just goes to and he sees the bear scrambling things, and he just goes, "Monkey!" and is going to charge the bear.
Oh God.
Artemis seeing this, presumably from making sure Bunny is okay, stands up and sets his shoulders. And shouts from across the way, "Bear, stay still!" But using animalism level 1 feral whispers.
Oh, you're using the command option. All right.
It works.
Feral whispers lets you talk to them, but I believe there is a roll you need to make it obey you.
Yes, manipulation plus animal ken, which I'm rubbish at. So,
how many dots do you have?
Let's have a look. Hang on.
I would hope you have at least one with having Bunny.
Yeah, I believe I've got at least. Well,
that would be kind of cool if there was like a woodwork.
Let's have a look.
I'd like to point out, Ursi does not have any points in drive, but he does have a point in animal ken.
Yeah.
Is that you don't have animal ken?
No, I have Animal Ken. I do.
I'm
I don't
talking
have
to Rob.
Drive, but I have
Talking
Animal
to
Ken.
Rob.
I don't.
Oh.
I don't believe I have Animal Ken. Sorry, the Viking music is very loud.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Let me go ahead and turn that down. I just thought. I just thought this moment should have some music. I apologize. Is that better?
No.
I'll turn it down a little loud.
Yeah, perfect. So let's make this roll. Manipulation plus Animal Ken. Difficulty?
Let's see. Predatory mammals, wolves, cats, vampire bats, which would also include bears, in my opinion, would be difficulty 6. However, you are at
6.
-1 modifier because of you not having dots in animal kin.
Okay, so difficulty 7. Or
No.
one
The
less
difficulty is
dice.
6. You have dice modifier of -1. So
Okay.
like unless
Cool.
Mhm.
So I'm going to spend a willpower point.
Also, just saying, the difficulty is reduced by
Clicking
1
the
if the
roll
character
button and
speaks.
nothing's happening. Nope. I've rolled it 3
Oh,
times. You probably want to take the first one.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, actually, that thing wouldn't have helped anyway. Wait, you said you used the willpower, right?
Yes. So one.
So you have a 1 success already, but if you'd like to make it 2, you can lower the difficulty by 1 by speaking in its native tongue. AKA role-playing speaking like a bear.
Okay. Okay. Artemis stands up from tickling Bunny under the chin, turns around, sees the bear running towards Ursi. He rolls his shoulders back, rolls his head back, and goes, "Ah, yeah."
I'd also
That
like
count?
to state that the bear is not charging at Ursi. Ursi is charging at the bear.
Fair.
The bear, I think, is still focused on the map.
Okay,
I've just rolled, and I got 4 successes.
The Scarface will sit back down on his haunches. And he'll turn, look over at you, cocking his big head. He's actually really, really big for a black bear. Closer to grizzly sized, honestly. And just kind of stand there a moment, considering Artemis, until the bear of a man tackles the bear.
Yeah.
Well, I should say attempts to tackle the bear. It's really going to be up to your dice luck, Ursi.
Yeah. As Ursi is attempting to, he's going to attempt to grapple this bear in a very specific manner. Because he fully just, he wants to grab. Yeah, no, I think he's going to start off just by attempting to grapple the bear, which is an insane thing to do. I love this. This is great.
Okay, would you like to tackle or would you like to grab?
I think
tackle kind of fits more here, where you're rushing at him, trying to tackle him to the ground.
Yeah, I definitely think he's going for a tackle. I don't think he's going for like. He definitely wants the bear alive and as unhurt as possible, but this is a massive bear, the largest he's ever seen of a black bear, and is actively seeking meth and is only sat because of strange bear noises from behind him that he doesn't know where it came from because he hasn't looked back. So yeah, I think he's gonna go for like a grappling. Is it possible to do like a grappling tackle?
Tackling them is where you rush at them, and like after, if you succeed, you do a bit of bashing damage, assuming they don't soak. He'll probably soak. He's got a lot of stamina. But after that, you'll both roll dexterity athletics, and if whoever fails, or both of you fail, you get knocked down.
Cool. Dexterity athletics.
Yep. Well, that's after the attack. That's after the attack. It's a separate thing from the strength brawl check.
Okay, if it's a dexterity athletics, that I think Ursi probably would. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Maisie
I mean, if you would
is here
like,
to
we
help.
can just do the grab check, but I just felt like the scene seems to fit more of a tackle. So yeah, it's up to you.
I'm gonna make another witch check here. If he fails, he's going for the tackle. Because he should know better. But whether or not he knows better in this moment is an entirely separate issue. Okay, yeah, no, he does think better of, like, he's going. I think you see him fully going to be going for a tackle, and then he hears the thing behind him, and the bear sits down and looks at him, and that throws him off guard. And I think it's less of he didn't commit to the tackle, but he's moving too fast to stop fully, which is how it turns into a grab and not like him stopping fully. So if I can do this grab check at like disadvantage, I'd love it.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I don't know how that works.
Well, we don't have disadvantage, but in this case, it is a clinch, as they call it in here. Which our hold? Are you trying to hold or initiate a clinch?
I am trying to.
Clinch is where you grab them and attempt to squeeze them and do damage that way. Hold is where you attempt to just grab them.
He is not attempting to clinch them. He is attempting to hold them.
Alrighty then. Strength brawl, normally difficulty 6, but because you wish this to be a little more difficult, we'll make it difficulty 7.
Strength brawl, and assuming grappling applies.
Yes.
Yes. Strength brawl, grappling, boom, bam. Bam. Wow.
You grapple them. You grapple them, but it will be on
its turn.
Once his turn, which is about to happen, just because. Then you will be.
Imagine trying to grapple a bear.
Yeah.
He's wrestling a bear. Yeah, the bear of a man is wrestling a bear. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It's gone about as well as you could expect.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to have now. We're going to have the opposed roll, and after that, Maisie will be able to do something if she wants.
Okay.
And that means that. So this is where you're going to be rolling opposed strength brawl checks.
Hell yeah.
Difficulty 6 for both of you.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I slowed it down for you, but there's not a lot else I can do, my man.
No, this is fine. I want this.
Okay.
This is exactly what I wanted.
You're in the way of it getting to its meth. It is unhappy with you.
Yep. And now I roll strength brawl.
Nice.
There we go.
Holy fuck!
Nice.
7 versus 3.
6 versus 3. But yes.
6?
Yeah, you have 6 versus 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. My bad. 6 versus 3. I can do better math.
Okay. The subject will remain immobilized. So on the next go round, y'all would make another contested roll. Basically, it's held in place as long as you're holding it in place. So that's basically you're both basically tied to doing that.
I know this will likely result in me taking damage next turn. Or I should probably wait till my next turn for that because I'm just holding it in place now. No, never mind. Sorry.
In any case, Maisie, how would you like to try and help? Also, Gary's still up in the tree, clinging for dear life.
Well, she can either assist in restraining the bear so Ursi can do whatever he needs to with his hands free, or she can go get Gary. That's where she's at. I guess it's up to Ursi what he'd prefer.
I don't think Ursi has the forethought right now to tell you to do something. I think he would want you to save Gary because he wants to handle this personally.
Also, Artemis is starting to speak in bear language now to try and calm the bear down. So, ah,
This is so. I love that we're in Florida because this is so Florida.
I'll give you another roll, Rob, in sometime during the next round. Where you're
yeah,
going to help out a little bit more.
I guess Maisie would try and get Gary out of the tree then. Probably physically try and get him out of the tree. Because he's probably too scared to come down.
You could try and communicate with him. He's a person. He can talk.
True, she could. But can he physically get down? If he's afraid.
Oh, I didn't even realize. I just forgot it.
I mean, he got up there.
In fear. But is he, in his fear, going to still come down? There's still the bear.
Yeah,
Well, Ursi, there's also another bear in the form of Ursi.
True. I mean, I guess.
I think as the bear's Ursi is grappling the bear, slowly his hair and the bear's fur, as this thing goes on, it's going to slowly start rising with static electricity. Not intentionally, just happening. If that's okay.
I mean, I'll out for flavor, but you're not. I assume you're not actually trying to use anything on him.
No, purely flavor.
Yep, man. I need to get you into a mage game eventually because I think you'd fit right in. But
I would love to.
This is
So,
Oh,
I mean, I guess Maisie would try and yell up to Gary and coax him down.
oh my gosh! I think. Right, you're. Who are you?
Friend of Ursi. Can you come down?
Right. I can try, and he will indeed try. I don't have a dice pull set for this, but I will just wing it. It's fine.
oh my god!
He does indeed climb down the tree. Well, he gets down to about one of the lower branches and then just jumps off after climbing it the rest of the way away from the bear. That's going to take him most of this time. And now it's time for the the roll between Ursi and Scarface, who will soon be renamed.
I'm gonna just mess us up. I'm like, what is this?
Okay. Yeah. I think at this point, Ursi in the in this next attempt of the hold is going to attempt to put. This is ill-advised, and he knows it. But I think he's gonna try and. Fuck! This is stupid. This is so stupid. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do this, but I want to do it so badly.
Do it.
I think Ursi, in his fervor and excitement, is just thinking about holding this bear down and ghouling it as fast as possible. So as part of this next hold check, he is going to try and shove his arm into its mouth. Like sideways to specifically draw blood. But I think he's going to try and do it in a fashion where he gets it as far back as he can horizontally so that he can still draw blood, but hopefully limit the damage done to himself.
Okay. If you beat the bear by at least 2 successes, you will be able to do it with only taking 1 point of bashing.
Okay.
But if you don't beat him by more than 2 successes, you will take a full bite's worth.
Cool. I will boost my strength by 1, spending a blood point, and I will spend a willpower.
Well, this bear is getting irritated at you, so he's going to spend one of his willpower too.
Oh, God.
Understandable. And I boost my strength by 1.
Well, you have a shot because he rolled terribly. He's got 2 total.
5 successes.
Okay, you will take 1 bash, and you won't be able to soak it because you're literally trying to draw the blood, I guess. So
Yep, this is
I'm
on
not gonna let you
purpose.
soak that. And it's not the same as biting your wrist, where you can just lick it closed afterwards. No harm, no foul.
How do I
will
mark that
get-
as... I haven't actually marked damage on Ursi before because he hasn't taken damage.
Under health levels, which is next to humanity and willpower, mark down your bruised box. Well, remember, you have 2 bruised boxes, so the box right above the first bruised box.
Okay, and that's a slash, not an X.
That would be a slash, yes.
Okay, cool. Extra large.
Artemis, would you like to try and say something to the bear as it becomes stronger? I mean, you literally. Ursi literally just gave it a dot of potence.
Mind you, Ursi doesn't have potence, but
Doesn't matter. Ghouls get a dot of potence like automatically when they
oh,
become
that's
ghouls.
so good. It's so good. Oh,
For flavor wise, the moment your drop of blood passes through its mouth, you feel its struggles become stronger.
yep. As I'm giving it a drug stronger than meth. Oh God! Wait, no, hold on. I'm giving the meth addicted bear a drug stronger than meth. Wait, fuck.
Also, I should point out that you cannot make it more than stage 1 blood bonded in any one given night. So there's only so much I can do. Okay, Artemis, would you like to try and talk to the bear again? Artemis, you there?
Oh no! Oh no! Is that a botch? No, he got 1 success, but it was canceled.
He got
out.
1 success. Yeah.
Oh.
Artemis, you're muted, by the way. Or are you like eating or something?
Apologies, I was muted. Yeah, I was kind of you don't need to bite him, eat him entirely now. Just have a nibble. Oh no, you're going further. Ursi, try to stay loose.
Like a goose. Meanwhile, Maisie, you've managed to coax Gary out of the tree. He's now catching his breath behind you.
She's gonna usher him to go towards the car, and she's gonna be like, "Give me the meth, please. I feel like we might need this."
Oh dear, he will hand you the meth.
Perfect.
Oh no. Oh no. The meth is in the open.
It was in the open, yeah. She just
It was dangling from his pocket as he was clinging to the tree.
Yep. So now it's on the ground, but it's not on the on your ghoul. It's on another vampire. So a little bit safer.
Yeah.
I'm going to
A little bit better.
well, because the meth is now in reachable distance. Well, it's on the ground, so it's like in the bear's mind, it's reachable. I'm going to give him a modifier +1 because he really wants to get to that drug.
Wait, so that means he might just not be focusing on damaging me. He just wants to get free. Oh
Possibly.
God. Or he'll be like, no, I gotta damage this guy to get free. Who knows? This is great. I love this. This is phenomenal. This is better than I could have hoped for.
Let me just go ahead and add his new discipline onto this. Shall we roll again?
No.
I will.
Oh.
I am gonna boost. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Yeah, no, I can't. I can still because I can spend 1 blood point per turn. I will boost my
What's your
strength
strength
by
now? Before that.
my strength. Oh, before that, it was at 4.
Okay. Yeah, you're good.
After this boost, it will be at 5.
Okay. Your blood's getting kind of low, man. What's your blood point total at now?
After spending that, 4. He is getting fucking hungry. And he will need to eat after this thing. Oh yeah, I gotta roll. Strength wrong. Boom. 3 successes. Versus its 3 successes.
Hmm. Who do I
Because I
award the
didn't-
tie to here?
Flip a coin.
Yeah.
Does it go to the aggressor?
Someone starts phasing it.
Well, at this point, it's kind of hard to tell who's the full aggressor here, but I'm going to flip a coin. Heads or
Okay.
tails? Well, in this case, 1 or 2.
Who's who?
Hersey, 1 or 2.
1.
Hersey.
Oh,
The bear breaks free.
Shit.
oh shit.
The bear is also unhappy with you. Like, very, very unhappy with you. What should I like the bear to do on this one action that he finally gets? The bear is going to try and claw you.
Yeah.
And then after it's going to claw you, it's going to try and start moping its way over towards the drugs. It won't get very far because it had to break out and did it swing at you, but it's going to start moving in that direction.
Understandable. Completely understandable.
Okay, let's see here. Do 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 do. Okay, here we go. I think I've got all that set up properly.
Ooh.
Oh, it actually rolls really well on that, so it gets 2 extra successes. So,
Oh fuck.
Start soaking. Oh god.
ones don't cancel, 10s don't double on damage rolls. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 incoming lethal at you.
Okay.
Ow.
Remind me how to soak again?
Stamina plus fortitude if you have it.
I do. Okay. Stamina and fortitude. I am tough as nails. Does that apply?
I will allow it. I try normally to avoid specialties that get into soaking rolls, but just because you're going man to man with a bear, I think this whole situation qualifies. So yeah, sure.
Okay. Stamina plus fortitude 1, difficulty 6.
Congratulations, you soak 2 of it, so you only take 2.
All right.
This is the X.
This is the X. So the slash, and this is in addition to the slash,
Yes.
or does the slash become an X?
No, this is in addition to the slash.
Okay.
So you have filled in both of your bruise slots, plus your like the one right below bruise.
Yep. I am now hurt.
Okay. Your blood is working into its system. It is going to start becoming easier to deal with. But first is Maisie. Maisie, there is a bear barreling towards you.
She would like to use the arms of the abyss to restrain it. If possible.
A good thing to
Nice.
a good reasonable approach to take this. Yes.
Which is, oh god, what was it? I gotta go back and look. Arms of the abyss.
I'd also like to say I'm not.
Manipulation.
I don't know how
Hold.
scared I should be about the fact that Scarface reads Scarface. It's just a bear. It's just a bear. It's just a bear.
It's a werebear. Manipulation, occult, difficulty 7, which is my normal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go.
How many tentacles do you create? We will see.
I hope a few.
You create 3 tentacles.
Good.
So you try and use them to restrain the bear.
Yep.
Okay, you'll be making hold checks with them.
Yep.
In this case, let me open up that. Going to. I think it got loud. Let me just turn that down a little bit. Okay, there we go. And obtenebration 3, Arms of the Abyss. Okay. Keep in mind that the tentacles get your obtenebration dots as their dexterity and as their strength and dexterity. They also get to use your potence and celerity dots added to those totals.
Okay.
They don't actually have brawl, so they're just rolling with pure attributes. So how many dots of obtenebration do you have?
3.
How much potence do you have?
1.
Okay. Make me 4, maybe 3 different hold checks with 4 dice each.
So just roll 4 dice. RD.
Yep.
Okay.
4 dice 3 times.
Okay. 4d10, right?
Mhm.
4d10. God, I don't want the slash. 4d10. 4d. Oh.
For future knowledge, you can while you've clicked the chat box, you hit the up arrow on your keyboard, and it'll just bring up the last thing you sent.
Ah, well, that's helpful. Wish I would have known that forever ago.
Okay, well, one of your tentacles just flops around, utterly useless, just because you don't practice nearly enough. But the other 2 latch on and start holding it tightly, at least for now.
Percy, get over here and deal with your fucking bear.
Yes.
It's still trying to get to the drugs. It's looking at the drugs with longing as it strains against the tentacles.
Maisie is very tempted to let it blow in the wind.
Ursi fully lunges to get a hold of the bear again. In addition to these arms, and I think in this instance he is attempting to. Yeah, no, I think he's still attempting to hold the bear.
Okay.
How does hurt factor into this?
I've already clicked the button, but just so you know for the future, if you scroll down to the health bar, which is back on the main page.
Yeah, -1.
Okay, you see that little box that I have already clicked, which is next to the hurt, which has the extra -1 right there? You notice those little boxes each time the modifier changes. You click those whenever it's like that modifier. If you click whenever you heal back up, you'll be filling in the box next to bruise like this. See?
Okay.
And it applies that modifier to all of your rolls. So.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
If you roll well enough on this one, I will go ahead and say that you hold it down long enough for Artemis to get over there and possibly trying to help you converse with it.
Okie dokie.
But it does get 1 chance to resist. And I'm only doing this because we only got so much time left in session.
Okay. So another strength brawl.
Yep.
Oh fuck! This is not wise.
I would spend another blood point on strength just to get it up to 6.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower.
That too.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower, and God, I am getting so close to really hungry. Well, I'm already really hungry, but I'm getting so close.
You're going to be making
really,
a self-control roll too, but we're doing this first.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! I'm not going to spend the blood point to increase my strength further, but I am spending the willpower, which is probably more ill-advised than the blood.
Oh yeah, your willpower is basically gone at this point. Wow.
Yeah.
If someone wanted to dominate you, they could do it so easily.
Yeah, 4 successes total.
You do two better than it. So with the aid of the tentacles, combining with you also holding it, you will be able to hold it down as Artemis presumably sedately walks on over.
Yes.
I think
yeah,
Percy
Artemis.
has it in like a headlock, and is like crouched around it because I don't think he can stand over this thing fully because it's big. But one arm is around its neck, his body weight mostly pinning it with the arm with the headlock, and the other hand is just petting the top of the head like, "Shh, calm down, Malenki, all will be good."
Cackling like a mad scientist the whole way.
Yes, 100%.
I will be spending points of experience on Animal Ken after today.
Ditto.
I have enough to buy one dot. I have enough to buy one dot. However, that said, Artemis will walk over and have we all seen Crocodile Dundee?
I have, but it's been ages to the point I've actually forgotten large portions of it,
So,
sadly.
do,
But
do,
Ditto.
do you remember the bit where he pulls up his fist and he's got his index finger and little finger like the horns, and is going "Ooh," to get the animal to lie down? Nope. Okay. Well, in any case, Locke has his fingers up and is doing that, like is doing the horns and making sure that the. I'm going to spend another willpower, by the way.
Mhm.
But yeah, he's trying to calm the beast down and let it and make sure it listens to Ursi. So, hang on. Oh dear.
Ursi's going to need to seek out someone to teach him animalism at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I will note that I believe, based on my house rules, you need someone. That someone will need at least 3 dots in order to be able to teach it to him. So Artemis at present won't be able to. But
No, and I really feel like Artemis won't go beyond 1 dot.
Mhm.
Just because 1 dot is all about telling animals what to do.
He just want to be able to talk to Bunny and train them properly. Goodness.
Yeah. Okay, so
He doesn't really need to
I
summon
will
like a
spend one
horde of
more.
animals because there's only one bunny.
Exactly. I'm gonna spend 1 point of willpower to get 1 success, but I'm rolling now. Oof, 1 success.
That's enough. I mean, what are you trying to tell it to do? Just to calm down and stop resisting
Relax,
as
be
much?
calm.
Relax.
Listen to the big red-headed guy who just wants to be your friend.
It struggles a bit more for a little while, but it struggles slowly weaken and it just stares longingly at the drugs while held down by tentacles and a bear of a man.
As he's just petting the
I
top
would
of
like
the
to go
head.
ahead and say that as you're here holding it down, this thing, despite being a black bear, which are normally the smaller end of bears on the bear spectrum, this one is very nearly the size of a grizzly.
Oh Jesus! Like a normal grizzly or a Kodiak?
Like a normal grizzly, but that's still pretty huge by bear standards.
Oh yes.
So basically, this is the equivalent to black bears, what Ursi is to people.
That's so perfect. It's so perfect. Yeah, as Ursi has it in the headlock and is just petting its head, just like, yes, calm down, Malenki. All will be good. All will be good. You just need to calm down. And then we gotta figure out a way to get you the fuck back to my place. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna figure it out. It's all beginning good. It sees the meth. Hey, can one of you guys cover the meth? It's really he I don't know if you're he or she. Malenki is looking really intently at it, and I think it'll make it easier if it's not in its line of sight.
She's a she, in case you were wondering, but sure, we can spread out and deal with whatever we need to deal with.
Maisie's gonna take the meth to a bush and dump it out of sight.
I was literally about to roll to determine whether or not it was a male or female, but sure, we'll go with she.
Sorry.
Perfection.
I think that was the joke at some point in Discord. That it was a female.
Oh yeah, the idea that it was a female like werebear girl.
Yeah, that was the joke. And Ursi is in a world of danger beyond his understanding.
I mean, I might have been considering that at one point, but I'm not going to do it now that like Jack totally spoiled it. Goodness.
Now, Ursi, are you entirely sure you can control this? Wonderful bear.
Sorry, what? Sorry. Apologies.
I guess not.
Sorry, what did you say?
Are you entirely sure you have
The capabilities of controlling it?
leads on?
Sorry, you cut out again, Rob.
Yeah, just ignore me, guys. Just ignore.
Well, I know Ursi has. I know he's requisitioned tranquilizers. A lot of them, if I'm remembering correctly.
Are they in his bus?
You were also told tranquilizers were ineffective based on the news report.
Oh, that's right.
Maisie's gonna, as she's walking back, be like, Did you follow my instructions on getting him a collar and potentially a chain for a leash?"
Now, yes, I was not. I did not think this was going to happen this soon. I was just literally going to be getting it later today, because Gary had gotten the brick of meth, and I was going to set a whole thing up, but then Bear found him. So, good Bear.
Ah,
Good
yes.
Bear.
A meth-addicted bear, and you're having your ghoul carry it around. They're not going to get found. Perfect.
To be fair, I specifically mentioned to him to have it in airtight stuff, but I can't blame him because he had just gotten it. He did very well. I am sorry that he was in danger. I will have to reward him and apologize profusely.
You better give him a damn
guys.
good steak dinner, man. I swear.
I will have to do more than that.
Like the best steak in the city.
Common sense will. This is so stupid. This gets stupider by the moment. I love it so much. Common sense is it possible? A, for the bear to fit in the trunk, and B, for my vehicle to move with it in the trunk.
I mean, it's not going to fit in just the trunk. It's going to be basically lopsided over across the multiple seats, and it's going to be very uncomfortable for the bear and for everyone in the vehicle. And your vehicle will be able to move, but your vehicle is also already scratched up. So, I mean, you're just going to be ruining your tires further.
No, Ursi, if it's all the same to you, I'll find my own way home. Thank you.
No, that's perfectly fine. Makes complete sense. I am going to. I can't blood bond it more than once per day.
It has slowly become somewhat more sedate right now, so just FYI.
Yeah. Okay. Just calming the bear more, is petting the bear. He's still holding it, but I think his grip isn't like tight. It's not like he's not trying to like hold it tightly, but because it's
Restrain it?
not struggling right now. Yeah, he's still keeping it restrained, but like not like
Death gripping.
not clinching it. Yeah, not death gripping it. Just like bear hugging it essentially. Irony is completely seen and understood. Maisie,
Yes.
do you mind A, checking in on Gary and driving?
I mean, yes and yes. Where to? I mean, that way I know where I'm going and how to get out of there.
Back to as Ursi realizes you've never been to his haven. I'll give you an address. The address to his place. Because I don't have it off the top of my head. But it is a decent ways.
It's fine. Let's just get your bear home, I guess.
Yes. Actually, yeah, as we're getting back there and I'm kind of, as I'll try to lead the bear towards my van.
You will be able to eventually slowly start leading it, but it is hungry. Also, speaking of which, I almost forgot.
Oh no.
I need you to make me a self-control check.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And willpower, the fact that I'm so low on willpower for this is not
You
good.
can't. I don't really think you can use willpower on virtue rolls. I could be wrong though.
Okay, self-control. Here we.
How hungry are you?
I am at a 4.
4 out of 12. Got it.
Oh good.
Yep, 4 out of 12. I'm at a 3rd.
Okay, just let me find my thingy.
Don't fail.
Where did I put the thingy? Okay, there we are. Let me look at
Be calm,
difficulties.
Bolos child. All will be good.
Okay, this is going to be a difficulty 4. Difficulty 4. And keep rolling until you either fail a roll or you get a total of 5 successes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did it roll? Didn't roll.
You're so close to greatness.
Oh god.
Does criticals matter in this instance?
Well, it's canceled.
Damn.
So,
Oh no.
Does it count? Yeah, so yeah, immediately fail then, I guess. Because that's.
Yep.
I got a 10, but it's canceled out, so I believe that counts as a
I'm
fail,
going
right?
to. Yep. You are going to fail. I'm going to decide whether or not you manage to get it back into the truck or the van first.
God, I hope it's in the van first.
That's because of. Congratulations, it's in the van first.
And now we need to stop Percy.
But after,
Yeah, so-
but no sooner does the door come to a shut, than does the beast, the hungry beast at the back of your mind, just start to take over. You're hungry. You're very, very, very hungry. It's been a long time since you were this hungry.
Yeah, normally he's very good about staying up, topped up.
All right. How does Frenzied Ursi try and sate his hunger?
He's frenzied, so I don't think he has the wherewithal to make a call. He can't.
You don't really get to. You don't really
now.
get to make a call. Much of a call. I mean,
No,
I think you can spend a willpower to dictate an action. But either way, I will say that because you're more likely to follow the path of least resistance, you're probably not going to go for the bear because the bear is inside the vehicle. That would mean opening the door. But there is there's still a Maisie near you, and there is random bystander that may be near here.
Oh God.
And Maisie's probably closer.
Fuck. Fuck. I think you start to hear a bear growling. And it's not the one in the van.
Maisie, perception
Uh,
awareness, and notice that Ursi is going into frenzy mode.
Perception alertness.
Perception awareness. You're not
Awareness.
even facing him. You can't really
Perception
see his.
awareness
I'd
difficulty.
also allow empathy. if you wish.
Hold on, let me switch that better on. Awareness, empathy. She's better at empathy, so we'll go with perception.
Difficulty 7.
7. Oh God. What do I get? Oh, I got a 1.
Well, you notice right as he's turning around and his fangs are extended and his eyes are feral.
Ursi.
So hungry.
Oh fuck. Out of character, do any of the dominates help in this moment?
Oof,
I'm up to 4, so
that is a question. You probably don't have time for mesmerize.
no.
That requires full sentences. You will, however, possibly have time for a one-word command if you can dominate him. His willpower is kind of cracking, but I'm not sure if there's any additional special qualifiers for trying to dominate basically the beast rather than Ursi.
I think Ursi will spend one of his 2 remaining willpower to. I don't think he is capable of going elsewhere for food right now. I don't think he's able to like turn and try and hunt someone else down. But I think he's kind of using what little willpower he has left to hold himself as still as he can.
I will let you
Like-
give her one round of options.
Yeah, is I think for like a half of a second, the frenzy is like not gone at all, but like a light comes in his eyes for a moment to see that he's there, kind of, and he's just like, do something.
Okay. Question. If I gave blood to Ursi, would that help satiate the beast? I'm assuming not.
Yeah, potentially yes. Potentially he could also drain you dry and put you into a hunger torpor.
Well, no,
Or
I was meaning like
diablerize you.
forcing him to, without him. If I restrained him and I forced him to drink the blood, would it stop him?
Question in regards to that: is my boosted strength still active? I'm
It
assuming
is the
not.
same scene.
Fuck. Really bad time to frenzy.
A little
Really,
bit.
but there's never really a good time to frenzy.
No.
But yes.
God, he's such a fucking mess right now.
So you can try and use your tentacle, make some tentacles to restrain him.
Uh-huh.
But there's not guaranteed to work, and even if it does, feeding him blood, your blood might not be enough to get him out of this. But we will see.
Well, let's attempt.
Make your choice.
I'm going to try.
Okay, make some tentacles.
All right. Manipulation.
The arms of Aramen, as they call them.
Cult 7 roll. Oh, fuck. None.
Also, don't forget to mark off the blood for doing the power.
Yep.
Okay, you fail to materialize the tentacles. The tentacles are not coming for you tonight, unfortunately. At least not at this moment. Let me just make sure there's no additional riders on failing.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
They helped you restrain one bear. They won't help you restrain another.
Okay. You try, you fail. You might be able to backpedal a few steps, but Ursi, make me a. Sorry, what was that, Rob? Sound like you're about to say
I was gonna
something.
say, can I use Dread Gaze?
You left. You were going by different means of transportation.
Yeah, Maisie and him are themselves now.
At least that was the intent I had. 'Cause you said you were going to find your own ride home, so I figured you were going via limo or something.
That's fine. That's fine.
God.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's fine.
s- Artemis doesn't get to see his compatriot lose his cool again.
Okay.
Mind
First,
you, Percy has
Percy.
good self-control.
In order to bite someone, particularly to feed upon them, in this case with the kiss, a forcible kiss in this case, because that's how that's called. You're going to need to either succeed on a clinch, a hold, or a tackle against Maisie.
I'm hoping that Maisie can
think-
do this.
I think a hold. A
All
hold.
right,
Yeah,
I will allow
maybe.
hold this. I will allow hold this turn.
Yeah,
But
next turn I don't think.
if
It's,
Maisie, if
next turn I
Maisie
don't think it's
resists in
gonna
any
happen.
way, if Maisie succeeds in resisting you in any way, you will move on to clinch
Yeah, makes
because
sense.
you're in the thrall of the beast.
I am so sorry,
Okay, so first,
especially
strength
since my
brawl.
dice. Oh God. Oh God. I'm still hurt, so I'm not. So my specialty is getting canceled out, but I am at 6 strength.
Make sure to
Or
make
5
sure to
strength.
include the modifier of 1 though, because it needs to be in there for it to be canceled out by the -1.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't remove it.
Mhm.
Okay, it's possible.
Okay, well, you know, you've succeeded on the hold. What really determines is when you'll do your opposed check, which happens on her turn. So
Okay,
your opposed check
okay.
now goes off. Strength brawl opposed. Honestly, the way the hold works in this game is really weird.
That's it. It does make sense to a certain degree,
Mhm.
but it definitely favors the grappler.
It really does. Yes.
So who's
All
rolling
right.
that? Okay, he is.
Y'all are both rolling.
Okay, so
Good luck. He rolled balling.
strength what?
Strength brawl.
Strength brawl.
Difficulty
Strength
6.
brawl. I got 5 successes. I am gonna sprint. I need. Yeah.
I should have spent
I'll
a
be
willpower.
right
Fuck.
back.
Should have spent us willpower.
Yep. Unfortunately, he maintains the grapple, which means on his turn he will be able to bite you.
Yeah, this guy.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did not have this on my bingo card today.
Be right back. Not me. I'm in the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, she just left. Just as you come back, she just left.
Perfect timing.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Perfect timing.
but
Holy fuck! This session is amazing.
this session has been a banger. We are working on our third solid scene, in my opinion. The first was the bit between Artemis and Ursi. The second was the bear, and now we have the possible fallout that will, at the very least, see Ursi at a stage 2 blood bond, if not worse.
Okay.
And that's not even considering the driving.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the driving scene. Yeah, this scene has just been. Jack is going to be so disappointed he missed this. I mean,
Yep.
Dio.
Yep. He'll just have to
Okay.
listen.
He's gonna like give us a call after this has happened and be like, "What the fuck happened? Where'd you guys go?"
Okay. Well, first off, we are dealing with a Now you need to make your bite attack.
Okay,
Dexterity
how do I do that?
brawl. Dexterity brawl. But this sort of maneuver has an accuracy rating of +1. So you actually get an additional modifier of +1. That's dexterity and brawl. Difficulty 6.
Dexterity and
There's no.
difficulty 6. Hey,
Mhm.
dexterity is weaker than strength. Instead of a 5, it's a 2. So, whew.
You only need a 1 to succeed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You succeed. The kiss begins. Upon connecting with a kiss, the vampire may begin to drain the victim's blood at the normal rate, and the victim is typically helpless to resist. Following the kiss, the vampire may, if she chooses, lick the puncture wound closed. In this case, though, I'm going to go to page 269, where that's in the specification, where I think it also includes the bit special to, vampires getting the kiss. But in any case, one moment, the normal blood per turn is, well, you're frenzied, so you will take the maximum you can per turn. The maximum cap limit per turn is 3. So Ursi gain 3 blood, and Maisie lose 3 blood. Also, Ursi, you are now at a stage 2. You're going to be, assuming you don't kill her, you're going to be at a stage 2 blood bond to Maisie because of Tremere clan flaw.
Oh shit!
Oh boy! Oh boy! This is happening so fast.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because oh god, Ursi was already like kind to her.
Now he's
He already.
bonded.
Oh god.
Oh fuck!
Oh no. Oh fuck. This one night has led to so much shit for Ursi.
Okay, in order to resist the pleasure of the kiss, Maisie, in order to even be able to do anything other than like accept the kiss, you're going to need to make me a self-control check, difficulty 8.
All right, what is this? Where's my self-control?
It's at the top of the dice pool page.
Good. Difficulty 8. So I just pick it up to and roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are fully succumbed to the kiss. Okay.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh god, wait. Oh god, okay. Even if I'm able to break free and not kill you, or put you into a hunger torpor, you might frenzy immediately after. Oh god, this is so rough. And Gary is just there.
Gary doesn't know what the fuck to do.
In this case, you're going to take another 3 blood on your turn, Ursi, and she's not resisting because she's being affected by the kiss.
Yep, and now she's down to 5.
Am I after taking 6 points of blood? Is there anything I can do with my 1 willpower left?
Nope.
Fuck.
You're going to go ahead and take the last 2 blood that fills you up before you release her. At the very least, I'm going to have you make a roll to see whether or not you keep going because you got very hungry. We'll see. So put yourself up at 12, which I think is your cap.
Yep.
There you go.
And
Maisie, mark off another 2.
Which means I'm at 3.
Nice. Okay. Now, self-control check again, Ursi, to try and come back to yourself now that you're full of blood.
Fuck.
Come on, you run rolling
and
good today.
Can't spell. I know, but I can't spend willpower on this when I really want to.
Come on, Ursi. Oh, you got 1.
Yes!
Okay, now keep going.
You gotta keep
You
going.
need 5 successes.
Keep going.
Okay, don't fail again. Okay. Ursi, as much as I was hoping you were going to start trying to attempt to diablerize Maisie for some reason, you managed to snap out of it. You will manage to snap out of it. However, it takes you 3 turns to do that, so I will say that you are probably still savoring a bit more blood. Maisie will be at 0 by the time you get done.
So does that mean she's auto-frenzying?
I don't believe she will auto-frenzy, but she will have to make a check.
So I have no blood. Right?
Oh god.
Actually, that might be a bit too much.
Because that would be a total of 9.
Yep.
It's super.
What do you mean a total of 9?
Well, you said 3 turns, right?
Well, yeah, but you can only take what she has. In this case, that would be for what she had left.
I have 3 left right now.
Okay, so no, literally exactly your remaining amount.
And as Ursi comes back to himself, Maisie, make me a self-control check.
What's the difficulty? 8 still?
It was 4 for him. No, this is going to be not. I wouldn't say 8 because that 8 is like outright public humiliation and level 1 in danger. Hmm.
No. Oh
I will
no.
make this difficulty. Well, because I don't want this shame too hard. Difficulty 6.
Okay. Rolling. 2.
Keep going.
2. 2.
Okay. You didn't actually need to roll the third one because you have a 10 in the first roll, but
It's fine.
basically you managed to you're very you're well not really woozy because you don't really need it like that. You are incredibly hungry, but the bliss of the kiss fades away as Ursi pulls back, coming back into himself. Now with a stage 2 blood bond to you, and now also very full.
Fuck. I am so sorry. He has moved. His face has moved back. He's just like, I am so
A
sorry.
little more horror, please.
Uh,
Oh,
fuck.
Urshi. You could have fucking
I'm
taken me
so
to
sorry.
dinner first. Jesus fuck, man.
I didn't. I'm so. Shit. Fuck.
Boy, you're gonna fucking kill me.
I truly, I do not wish to do that. I am so sorry. I am. Oh my fucking god.
That was
Yeah, as realizing he has still technically grappling you, he fucking lets go and like jumps back.
Oh fuck, I'm so
Just
hungry.
like I'm so sorry. I'm shit. Wait. Fuck. As he'll go into his glove compartment, where there is one fucking disgusting old blood bag.
As disgusting and old as it is, Maisie, your hunger demands you drain that bag.
Oh, she will. She's hungry. She'll immediately fucking take it and drink it. And then she'll just be like, I need more.
Ursi is just like, I don't know what to do. I just drank. He has like no willpower left. He is covered in his own blood. Uh. I need help. I don't. He. He's kind of stunned. He has an open wound in his arm. He has a claw mark across his chest. His shirt is fucking shredded. Somehow his jacket has managed to remain relatively unharmed aside from his arm, which has some puncture stuff. And he's just I think he's not thinking because he is horrified by what he's done. And he just kind of absentmindedly, like, mind muddled by the frenzy and now being fucking blood bonded to you, like 2 stages. I think he just offers his arm, and I think he knows it's stupid, but he doesn't know what else to do.
She's probably fucking hungry enough she would just do it.
God, this is so messy.
Okay, I will add a stage 1 blood bond from Maisie to Ursi.
This is so messy. Oh my god.
Do I have to do
Oh
it?
my
I don't have to do a self-control for this, do I?
To a certain extent, aside from the Artemis and Ursi bit, most of the session was planned. This part was not planned. This was
No,
in no way on my
I
radar.
think this could have been planned. Oh God.
See, the only reason you had to spend so much blood was because you don't have any dots in drive. That's where this all goes back to.
Yes, truly, it does. In his frenzy to get to this bear, he resultingly made himself go into a frenzy because he got too hungry.
And Maisie, mind you, was almost full. She was
Yeah.
at like
Okay.
12.
Okay, I'm going to, because you're definitely tasting blood now. I don't want to make you make a second self control check, but I really should. But we're already at time, and I don't want to deal with another frenzy fallout happening. So I will let you pass this once.
How many?
But how much blood? How much are you taking?
Just enough to not have a frenzy check next. Like,
Okay, RC, you lose 5 blood. Maisie gains 5 blood.
And the blood is equaled.
Y'all are both now hungry to some extent.
at least not frenzy.
I mean, I'll make you make a roll if y'all taste or smell blood at some point before y'all feed.
I mean, I'm
But
I'm
that'll
now
be a
at
problem for next session.
just above half.
Uh-huh.
Just above half.
We will leave it with it being just around 1 a.m. with the two of you gathered outside Ursi's bus. Artemis having left, I believe.
Yep.
And
Oh God.
I think I might go with we'll have like a scene or two in this night at the next session, but then most of the next session will be the following night.
Makes sense.
Yep.
That way we can fit in a call from Jack, because he absolutely would have called someone at some point, and go from there.
I would imagine at that point it would have been he called Ursi first, no answer. Called Maisie, no answer. So he defaulted to Artemis, who has no idea what's going on.
Oh, that'll be fun. I like this idea.
Because those two are too
Yep.
busy basically eating each other.
Yeah.
They would not answer their phones.
Jesus. Oh God, it's so messy on so many levels.
I think I'll let him decide which order he calls y'all in, but eventually it is going to go to Artemis probably.
God, it's so
In any
messy.
case, in any case, first, I hope everyone had a fun time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The dice chose chaos today.
For sure.
The primary reason I kept everyone's back flaws and merits hidden from each other, or at least one of them came out. So there's that. You've been planning that since I think January of last year when y'all were first going over the ideas of characters, weren't you, Rob?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. 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 I was my character was Ursi's first choice.
In any case, suppose we should go on to stuff for experience. Y'all get your basic. You definitely get your role playing. Considering there was a fight with a bear involved, I'll even give you a bonus experience for combat. So that puts you at 3. But what has been learned tonight? There should be some obvious answers here. But we'll start with the person who has the least obvious answers. Maisie. What did Maisie learn tonight?
Maisie learned that Ursi was the second choice for his sire to Artemis. Because she was paying attention.
Okay, so that's just what we're going to go around with tonight. Okay. Artemis, what did Artemis learn tonight?
Wow, tricky. Ursi has some goals that he hasn't really thought through. Like Yeah, no, sorry, don't know, man.
I'm going to give it to you anyway, just because.
Completely fair.
Because you basically supplied the learning point for the other two people. Firstly, what did Ursa learn tonight? Oh, yes, he learned that Artemis is of a technical relation of some sort.
Yeah. He finally learned at least one of the main reasons between the beef of his sire and Artemis's sire, and why he has told him to not trust him so much.
He was a ghoul of clans from air and then betrayed the clan by getting embraced by someone else.
Yeah.
I mean, for all Tolstoy knows, Artemis sought that out, like deliberately betrayed him. In any case, Ursi, time for a tough choice. MVP.
Fuck, that is a hard choice. Both of you guys did really fucking good. Fuck. That's really hard because of all of the lore shit from Artemis and stuff, and the helping with the bear, but then also Maisie with the helping with the bear, and also dealing with all that fucking shit. I think I'm gonna give it to Artemis. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fair.
I'll be sorry. That's a very fair choice. This has been a moment. Artemis, who's your MVP?
I think probably the 10 minutes or so of silence from Ursi's player.
The 10 minutes of silence from Ursi's what?
The 10 minutes of silence or so from Ursi's player, which was what? What? What?
Oh, the stuttering in disbelief.
Nice.
What? Huh? What? Huh? What? That.
Ursi, Bagel does great vocal effects.
Thank you.
So that's one for Artemis, one for Ursi. Maisie, you're going to be the tiebreaker.
I knew this was
Who's
going to
Maisie's
fucking happen.
I feel like there's solid arguments to be made for either of them.
I know.
Very, very solid arguments.
I know, because I have one for both, but I'm going to have to flip a fucking coin. Because I can't decide. Can I flip a coin?
You may, but
Okay.
you must describe both of your reasons. Because I want to hear them.
Well, I didn't have one for Ursi up until the very end when he fucking was nearly Diablerizing Maisie, so... the fact... just the fact of when he came out of it, he was like, oh, fuck. That... because that is a very scary moment. And then for Artemis, it's just the fact of him speaking bear, just imagining Artemis just like... in a pristine outfit, just growling like a fucking bear.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that? My headset cut out for like the last 5 seconds.
Like seeing Artemis just standing there in a pristine like outfit and just like well put together, and he's speaking like a fucking bear. It's a funny image.
Are you giving it to Artemis?
I think I still have to flip a coin. So I'm gonna flip a coin. One for Ursi, two for Artemis. Nope. I gotta fucking do that right. Roll. Dude. 2D what? Oh, 1D2. There we go. My brain just like short circuited.
It's your poor brain.
Goes to Artemis.
Artemis.
Well,
frankly, that was the one I was rooting for because this was like a big story thing that's on his side. It's been in the works for a while, so yes, I was definitely rooting for that.
Well,
Well deserved. Fucking did so well. Not only in just the execution of the scene itself, but also just holding that back this long. Holy shit. Phenomenal work, dude.
yeah. Yeah. Your sire was very nearly my sire.
In fact, the whole reason that Victoria is Russian is because your sire is Russian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh god.
I'm at 102.
Yes, you're at 102.
Put that in my references.
I
Okay,
can't
so
put a
current
point in drive. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I told you you're not allowed to because I'm going to make you roll for every instance of driving next session because I somehow missed the fact that you didn't have any points in drive. Or else I would have been doing this whole way along. And I demand to have at least one session to make you pay for it.
That's cool though.
That's fair.
Very, very fair.
Hmm. Also, as it's been brought up, thanks, Anna.
You're welcome.
You have each consumed each other's blood. So if y'all wish to teach each other some disciplines you knew, you can do that.
Ah.
Yep.
Uh,
I think the
So
only
you're
ones off.
specifically talking to Ursi and Maisie.
I think the only ones
However,
off the table.
obviously, thaumaturgy is off the table,
And same with.
and
it's the only one I can
technically,
teach.
technically, I would caution Maisie harshly against teaching obtenebration.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't teach that.
Yeah, I don't think teaching's happening. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, actually, no.
Because I'm
I
incapable of teaching anything but thaumaturgy.
No, I do have nightmares.
I
but most of them
think
are
if
the same reoccurring.
if Ursi wanted to learn it, that Artemis would teach him animalism level 1.
But unfortunately, you have to be 3 stages into it, right, to be able to teach.
Yeah, I have a house rule for teaching
Oh.
disciplines where if it's
Okay.
aside from celerity, fortitude, and prudence, the teacher needs to have at least 3 dots in that discipline.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, fuck all of you all. I've got nothing to teach you.
I mean, you got presence, right?
Yeah, but no one else gets that but me.
Yeah, good call. I don't want to give your special star away to other people.
Exactly.
Well, that was possibly one of the best sessions we've had since the first couple of sessions, which are still some of my favorites.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah, good fun.
Very chaotic.
That was really good. Very, very chaotic.
I am looking forward to listening to that recording.
Oh god.
This session has several moments that are going to go down into the list of sessions I go back to re-listen to for these specific scenes.
Makes sense. Makes complete sense. I'm thinking if I spend any experience between sessions, like between this session and the next one, I don't think I can do it towards anything Ursi actually wants. I think it'll have to be connected to Maisie somehow. Maybe he actually gains a level of
Maisie
empathy.
or the bear? You might want to get
Maisie
some
or the
animal
bear.
kin.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh wait, actually, I might be able to. I might have enough to do both.
You get your pelts completed?
It would set me back on some of my magic stuff, but that would make sense.
When you say learn things in relation to Maisie, what are you thinking about?
Oh no, I was just wondering.
I was thinking empathy because I have no dots in empathy. And of the vampires I've met, she has been the most empathetic
You just run around
and like caring about people.
Well, if you're gonna talk about who was the most empathetic,
Okay, I should state empathetic in the literal terminology of it,
if
not
you're
necessarily
talking
the skill
purely
version of
about
it.
the numbers.
Yeah, if we're talking surely about numbers,
Okay.
no. But if we're talking
Fine,
about
fine.
in the expression of oh wait, maybe do an expression instead.
The reason I have 4 dots in empathy is because my character knows exactly how other people work.
Yeah, and
You
it
can,
makes
you can have
perfect.
empathy without being empathic. In this case, you can be empathy to be like, better how to use people. Whereas Maisie's case, it's because she wants to help people or getting to know people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Very
Yeah.
different avenues of empathy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
just
Good to know.
Now that
empathy is my highest talent. Subterfuge is number 2, but empathy is number 1.
Makes sense.
Leadership's my highest talent.
Brawl.
she needs it for dominate.
Mm-hmm. Performance is the
Brawl.
highest ability I got. Just to let you know.
And I imagine
Yeah,
occult is
fair.
the highest knowledge.
Actually, I got 3. I got law, occult, and politics. They're all 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my highest knowledge is definitely occult at 5. And then my highest ability is etiquette at 2.
Mine's at 2 as well.
Noise.
I look forward to the two of you role playing your new
Bond.
Blood Bonds, especially
Gonna
Ursi,
be-
because it's a stage 2, whereas Maisie's is just a stage 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now he cares about Maisie as much as he cares about his clan,
Mm.
which is wild.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna be weird being on the opposite end of that fucking bond, you know?
She's the
Yeah.
Tremere in the Seattle, and she also has a stage 2 blood bond to one of the coterie members.
The Malkavian at that.
Oh boy.
She's very protective of that Malkavian, so they never stop
Which is going to be
touching.
really weird when that Malkavian ends up being really protective of a Salubri.
It's gonna happen. It has to happen eventually.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to go ahead and get off and get a drink and some food. But gentlemen, and lady, this has been one of the best sessions we've had in the year I've been running this game.
Agreed. Thank you so much for running it, and thank you to both the Maisie and Artemis. I can remember names. I'm good at them, I swear.
Anna and Rob.
Yep.
Anna and Rob, thank you. I'm so bad at names.
It's fine.
Thank you guys did fucking awesome. Truly so good.
Thank you, Sam.
Yep.
Right back at you.
Agreed.
And goodbye and good night.
Goodbye and good
Goodbye
night.
and good night.
Afternoon.
Evening.
or to you, sir, good morning.
Have a go.